Welcome, today we're gonna be playing Covered Garden on Monkey Team's Reverse with the hero Psy. I don't know how I should start this. I guess a good old Spectre at the entrance to the trick. I don't know what I will I Spike Factory to, probably a ceramic popping machine just in case anything leaks. Or I could go for an buffed overdrive. I don't know. The thing that kinda concerns me is that the Spectre is my only camera detection. Because if the Spectre is my only camera detection, camera balloons could easily sneak through. And of course we don't want that. Actually, I think this is one of the more annoying maps in the game, because the gimmick that you can't place things under the glass is making them harder, yes, but I still think it's annoying because I can't upgrade my tag shooter now. I can still upgrade outside of the boundary, it's no problem, but inside is a problem, and I actually don't like that. I don't know if I'm alone with that opinion. If you want to know, you can just write it in the comments. And I guess I should go for the Spike Factory upgrades next. Round 15 is gonna be hard because there are a lot of pinks and yellow balloons that can sneak through my tag shooter. For now my tag shooter is doing a decent job at popping the balloons with the help of the alchemist, but I can't solely rely on the tag shooter just because of the camo balloons. Oh, I just remembered that this game mode also has camo legs, so I need to get the white hot spikes. If I don't, I will probably lose. I know I'm now upgrading a bunch over the place. I need to set myself goals that I can reach, because without any goals life is kind of pointless. White hot spikes. Cuts through lead balloons and frozen balloons. I don't have any frozen balloons because I am not using the ice monkey or any other monkey that can freeze balloons, just because I'm doing the monkey teams. But if I would, this would help, even though why would I have a freeze a balloon and then a spike going on top of it while it's frozen? Because frozen balloons can't move. That's kind of odd that they made it that way. Because I think, yeah, it's nice that it can pop frozen balloons, but imagine they would have had an aura around the spikes that would pop frozen balloons. Because I personally think that would fit better to the theme of the white hot spikes. Because if something is so white hot, it's emitting a lot of heat, so it should theoretically melt the balloons around it. But this isn't a game about logic. This is just a fun monkey game. What path would actually be better? If I go for fast first round spikes, but I got a overall less damage overall, or if I would go for the he's placing down spikes more often, which would bring me a better DPS overall. No, here's the chem balloon round 24. That was what I was talking about. Just annoying, in my opinion. If you have any other opinion, you can feel free to tell me. And now, I hope I can even afford overdrive. Overdrive shoots incredibly fast. A good combo of overdrive is the alchemist, because the overdrive can't pop lot moves. For now, only the alchemist and Factory can. And just to give the overdrive a overall DPS boost, the Arc buff should work. If it doesn't, if the buff is just running out too quickly, then I still have the benefits of the extra DPS. Because every time it splashes, it's basically adding some damage. Even though it does not last for all the long time, because the Arc buff it works on time and on shots. So basically, I don't know the exact data, but the spike, the tag shooter, gets a buff. Let's just say for a specific amount of time or attacks. This time is also being longer if I upgrade the strongest, if I upgrade the buff, and also the amount of attacks that this tower can shoot any monkey is being increased. That's to even more increase overall performance. It would be a pretty unfunny if you could just say, yeah, I'm buffing you, now you're buffed, because then the buff would be the most overpowered thing in the entire game. And I don't like overpowered things because they're just, I feel like they just remove the fun out of stuff. For example, if I play a game like this one, I still have to think here. I'm not like, I'm placing down one monkey, that's it, I win the entire game. Luckily. If it would, then I don't like it. Also, stronger stimulant. Extra strong Berserker Brew has even more powerful effects. Increases attack range, speed and damage, I believe. I can't check because this map doesn't like tricking on monkeys. Sadly. And then I got for Spike Balls to produce spike balls that do extra damage to ceramic and fortified balloons. Good for these camo ceramic balloons that want to leak through. I guess I will go for spike mines then after that, because they basically explode if one of these piles or balls loses the spike, which happens if a balloon is over them. The pile loses one spike, and after all of them are used up, they should explode, which should do area effect damage and also burn them, which is basically a small passive DPS buff. If I would have spike mines in front, this would increase my damage over time. Since I have it at the back, because I don't want any leaks, it isn't gonna help me that much. Guess I will get a spike factory with Moab shredder at the front, just because I'm scared of Moab. Normally the overdrive should handle Moab, normally, but I don't know. I don't want it to getting overwhelmed, and I also don't want, let's see, it actually pops decently fast, but if there's like a BFB, I'm scared, I'm just scared that the overdrive isn't handling it anymore. So just placing the factory in the radius of the Alchemist, because the Alchemist can also buff 2 towers at the same time basically. It just throws the stimulants to the other towers, so you can't just spam like 1 million towers in range of one Alchemist and just expect that all of them are getting buffed. Basically just like the closest monkey is getting buffed a bit more than the monkey that's a bit more far away, and you have still only the same throwing speed, which can be increased when you get some speed buffs like the jungle drums on the village that gives a 15% speed buff. I mean, the speed buffs are pretty nice. I don't think you really need it. In my experience, I can say that one Alchemist monk can support about 3 monkeys. Everything above that is just too much, so you would have to get a second Alchemist. and having 1 or 2 alchemists can really greatly impact the game. Maybe I will even go for the only attacking path of the alchemist, which I think is kind of a missed opportunity, but transforming tonic, because transforming tonic is an ability. It does decent damage on its own. Yeah, damage is very great, but it's an ability. Nobody likes abilities. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.